Welcome to the next episode of Cache Corner. That's coming up next. Alrighty, in this episode of Cache Corner, I'm discussing vlogging and YouTubing. I started vlogging and YouTubing just under 2 years ago. I did it just because I wanted to show my family places and adventures that we've been around the world and around our area that they normally wouldn't get to see. Alright, generally when I go out geocaching, and I'm also going to be doing a YouTube video, I generally get a good hour worth of video, and I usually have to condense that down to like 5-6 minutes. It's amazing how much stuff you end up throwing out and hitting the editing floor. I use the editing software Power Director, no sponsorship there. They have one of the best video editors on my phone that I've seen out there. I used to use KineMaster as well, but right now I use Power Director. And for my thumbnails and pictures during my videos, I use that editor. I think it's Logo Pit Plus for my pictures and my thumbnails. Alright, now generally when we go out YouTubing for a geocaching video, I'm usually with the camera. Aaron once in a while does hold the camera here and there, but generally it's me, and Aaron's usually in the background, surprisingly enough, going like, "It's over there, it's over there." That's the power editing. You guys don't get to see that too much in the background, but she's usually doing that, sort of leading me to the cache, and she's trying to be at least as discreet as possible if she finds the cache before I do. And once in a while, you do see her go to get a cache, I sort of force her to get in camera to find the cache, so it kind of works out that way. Maybe one of these days, if I get enough likes on this video, I'll get her behind the camera and you guys can see caching from her angle. I know some people out there don't like that we YouTube and we cache because we're sort of spoilers to the sport, I guess, but I've had the oldest of cachers come up to me. There's a cacher in our local area called Johnny Lacey. He's came up to me numerous times, and he's one of the original cachers, and say I do a great job promoting the sport. It's a great way to show people caching that aren't into caching. People look up YouTube videos when they want to learn about caching. It's amazing how many people came up to me at Geocaching thanking me for making my videos, that they learned caching from my videos. So I very much enjoyed seeing my fans out there. I love the support of you guys. That's why I have the contests that I have. And every chance I get, if you see me at an event, come up to me. I'll put you in my video if you want to be in my video. Or if you just want to chat and talk about my videos and discuss this and that, I'm open to talk to any of you guys. Some of you guys ask how I make my videos. Most of the time I do use my phone. It's less discreet when you're out in a public place and you're trying to film. Most people think you're just a regular old person trying to film something with their camera or take a picture. Other than that, I use a PowerShot 100S when I'm filming outside in the woods. Sometimes it just has a better array of filters that I could create instead of using just my phone, and it generally gives a better, like, sharper image. So if any of you guys think filming is easy doing on YouTube and doing caching, sometimes it's hard enough being a geocacher, being suspicious. Try vlogging and geocaching at the same time. It's actually pretty hard. People see the camera, they tend to float where the camera is, and they want to know what you're doing, what you're filming, what you're doing, everything. It's crazy. Unless you're in the woods, you're going to draw attention really quick. And sometimes it's friendly, sometimes people are really argumentative and they want to know what you're doing or why you're doing it, and if they're in the film, they want to know why they're in the film and why you're filming them. There's a lot of ins and outs of vlogging. Alright, last but not least, before I sign off here on this episode of Cache Corner, I'm thinking about getting a Patreon. I don't know if I should or not, if it's worth getting, or if people would support me if I got a Patreon. Let me know in the comments below if I should start one, and if you guys are willing to support me in that way, just let me know in the comments below. Alright everybody, I want to thank you guys for joining me on Cache Corner this week. I don't know what my topic is going to be for next week, but if you have a topic, put it in the comments below and I'll be sure to look into it. Thank you for watching, and thanks for joining Cache Corner.